Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about angles in pairs. When in a pair there are two angles. So when two angles form a specific pair, they have different names. So let us learn about that. Here this is the first pair, that is adjacent angles. When we say that two angles are adjacent, if they have a common vertex and one arm is common and the non-common arms are lying on the opposite side of the common arm. That means here B is a common vertex, BD is a common arm of angle ABD and CBD. That means angle 1 and angle 2 are two adjacent angles. Now here the second pair is linear pair, that means the angles in linear pair. Here angle 1 and angle 2 are forming linear pair. They are the adjacent angles, that means they have a common arm, a common vertex, but the non-common arms are opposite to each other. Together they form a straight angle. Here sum of the measures of angle 1 and angle 2 is 180 degree always. So such angles are said to be angles in linear pair. The third type is vertically opposite angles. Here when two intersecting lines form non-adjacent angles, right? Here angle 1 and angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. There is no common arm between them. They have a common vertex but no common arm. Such angles are said to be vertically opposite to each other. Here angle 1 is opposite to angle 2 and angle 3 is opposite to angle 4. They are the non-adjacent angles and their measures are always equal. Measure angle 1 is equal to measure angle 2. Measure angle 3 is equal to measure angle 4. So they are said to be vertically opposite angles. The next pair is complementary angles. Here the two angles need not be adjacent, right? But the sum of the measures must be 90 degree. If any two angles have the sum of their measures 90 degree, then they are said to be complementary to each other, or one angle is said to the complement of other. Here I have given one example, 50 degree and 40 degree. The two angles 50 plus 40, the sum is 90 degree. That means they are complementary angles. They are complement of each other. That can be 60 degree and 30 degree, 70 degree and 20 degree. Then they can be 45 degree and 45 degree. The two angles, if the sum of the measures is 90 degree, then they must be complement of each other. The next pair is of supplementary angles. Here when the sum of the measures of two different angles is 180 degree, they are forming supplementary angles. Here example is given, angle of 70 degree and 110 degree. The sum of their measures is 180 degree. That means they are supplement of each other. Now here what is the difference between linear pair? Because here also the sum is 180 degree and in supplementary angles the sum is 180 degree. The difference is in linear pair one arm is common, but here there is no common arm because they are two different angles, right? They can be, here we can say that angles in linear pair are always supplementary, but the angles which are forming supplementary angles, they need not be in linear pair always, right? So one more time, first adjacent angles, a common vertex, a common arm and non-common arms are on the opposite sides of the common arm. Linear pair, sum of the measures is 180. They are the adjacent angles having a common arm and a common vertex, and non-common arms are opposite to each other. Vertically opposite angles are the non-adjacent angles formed by two intersecting lines. They are at the same point. Now here one more point can be added, that the sum of all these four angles which are formed at a point, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 3 plus 4, sum of all these four angles measures is always 360 degree. They are at a point. And vertically opposite angles are always equal. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Complementary angles, sum of the measures is 90 degree. They are two different angles. Their sum of the measures is always 90 degree. Supplementary angles, where the sum of the measures is 180 degree. They are two different angles. Linear pair angles are always supplementary, but supplementary angles cannot be always in linear pair. Okay? So next we will learn about the angles made by a transversal and two parallel lines. Thank you.